fragile dreams and wedding plans. You trace my future in the dark, like every promise left a mark. We talked about a house someday, white curtains dancing in May. Now all those rooms are emptier, and I'm still standing there. We were so close, I felt it forever on our lips. But love can turn to silence with just one trembling slip. We were almost forever, almost but not quite. Almost felt like heaven, then vanished overnight. You were almost my always, almost my last name. Now I'm just holding memories, and almost feels the same. Your coffee cup still on my side, lipstick fading, washed with time. I hear your laughter in the hall, but no one's there at all. We didn't break in screaming storms, no shattered glass, no slammed doors, just quiet tears and tired eyes, and slowly drawn goodbyes. We were so close, I felt it, your heartbeat next to mine. But love can lose its color, one shadow at a time. We were almost forever, almost but not quite. Almost felt like heaven, then vanished overnight. You were almost my always, almost my whole life. Now I'm learning how to breathe without you by my side. If almost counts for something, tell me what we want. If almost means I had you, why do I feel undone? We were a whisper from forever, a step away from range. Now forever's just a word that doesn't mean a thing. We were almost forever, I still taste your kiss. Almost is the cruelest word for a love like this. We were almost forever, and that's what hurts the most. Almost. Almost. It's quiet now, not quite enough. The door closed softer than I thought. No shattered glass, no final fall, just your shadow on the wall, growing smaller down the lawn. Your perfume lingers in the air, like you're still standing there. I hold my breath, but I still feel something here that isn't real. You said it's over calmly, like it wouldn't bleed, but every word you whispered still echoes back to me. Your goodbye goodbye still breathes in the silence of this room. It rises with the midnight and falls each afternoon. I try to let you go, but you won't leave with ease. Even though you're gone, your goodbye still breathes. Your side of the bed stays cold, but somehow still feels on. I turn around at 3 a.m. expecting you again. We didn't crash, we slowly broke between the space of hope. No final fight, no blame to claim, just love that lost its flame. You packed up all your pictures, but left your ghost with me. Now every corner of this house still says your name softly. Your goodbye still breathes through the cracks inside my chest. It lingers in my heartbeat and won't let me rest. I'm learning how to live with what I can't release, because you walk away, but your goodbye still breathes. If time is meant to heal, why do I feel you near? Why does every quiet night sound like you're still here? Maybe love doesn't die, maybe it just leaves, but something of you stays, and your goodbye still breathes. Your goodbye still breathes in the air I'm breathing too. Every lonely second still carries you. I'm trying to move forward, but my heart disagrees. You're gone, but your goodbye still breathes. I close my eyes, but you don't leave. Your goodbye still breathes. I didn't burn it, I didn't tear it apart. I just folded it away. There's a box beneath my bed, full of words we never said. Movie tickets, wedding plans, your handwriting in my hands. We drew forever in blue ink on paper hearts and kitchen sinks. We thought that love would always stay, but I folded our future away. No screaming match, no slamming doors, just quiet tears on wooden floors. We let it fade without a fight, like candles losing light. I folded our future away, like letters I couldn't read. Pressed every promise flat between heartbreak and need. We were built and shaped like you still care. Your coffee mug, your favorite song. Everything feels wrong. We didn't shatter, we grew tired of dreams that once were fire. Two silhouettes that slowly frayed while I folded our future away. I told myself it's for the best, but peace won't let me rest. Every someday that we made still echoes where we stayed. I folded our future away like photographs gone pale. Smooth out every I love you until it felt too frail. We were closer than we knew, just one breath from always. Now forever's just the word that I folded away. I kept the ring we never bought, the vows we never thought. I folded our future away, but it still unfolds at night in dreams where you're beside me and everything feels right. I wake up reaching out to empty space and gray, because forever was in my hands and I folded it away. I didn't burden, I didn't let it stray. I just folded our future away. Slow out the noise I miss. It's the quiet you left behind. The clock still ticks the same, but it doesn't sound the same. Every second feels too loud, echoing your name. Your shoes are by the door, like you just stepped outside. But the truth, it's harder every time I look inside. We didn't end in anger, no final slam goodbye. Just tired eyes avoiding the truth we couldn't find. It's the silence you left behind, it's louder than our love. It fills the space between my ribs and settles in my lungs. I try to drown it out, but it won't unwind. It's not you walking away, it's the silence you left behind. The TV's on for company, but I don't too soft to even fight. Two shadows in the doorway, disappearing into night. It's the silence you left behind, still sleeping in our bed, still tracing all the words we never said. I thought I'd miss your voice, but what tears me up inside is the silence you left behind. If quiet means it's over, why does it scream your name? Why does every peaceful moment still feel like pain? Maybe love doesn't shatter, maybe it just declines and leaves you here alone with the silence it designed. It's the silence you left behind, breathing down my spine, living in the midnight between the yours and mine. You walked out softly, but the echo's still inside. It's not your absence that breaks me, it's the silence you left behind. You didn't slam the door, you didn't even cry, you just left me here with the silence you left behind. You didn't crash, you didn't burn, it just slowly disappeared. We used to talk until sunrise, now we barely say goodnight. Your laughter turned to silence, somewhere between wrong and right. We stopped reaching for each other across the bed at night. Two bodies close together, but worlds apart inside. No storm to blame, no single fight, just little cracks we left unlit. Love died in small ways, not in one big goodbye. You faded in the pauses between you and I. It's left three tiny moments we chose not to save. Love didn't leave loudly, love died in small ways. here. If we had spoken sooner, would it disappear? Maybe love needs tending more than we believed. Maybe we just let it fade too quietly. It wasn't hatred, it wasn't blame, just two tired hearts forgetting the flame. No slam doors, no tears to save, just silence growing in small ways. It's 2 a.m. again, and I already know there's nothing there. The room is dark, the ceiling stares, blue light dancing in the air. Your name's not lighting up my screen, but hope won't let me sleep. I told myself I'd let you go, deleted threads from long ago, but somehow I still hesitate before I swipe away. Maybe you'll say you miss me, maybe you'll change your mind. Maybe tonight's the night you realize you left too much behind. I still check my phone at 2 a.m. like you might need me then. Like heartbreak has a curfew and love comes back again. Every silent notification feels like calling out your name. You're not there, but I still care. So I check my phone at 2 a.m. Your picture's gone, but not from me. It's burned into my memory. I scroll through ghosts of what we were, and every word still hurts. I almost died, but you okay? Then pride just gets in the way. 3 dots that never reappear are louder than my fear. I know you're probably sleeping or holding someone new, but my mind keeps building stories where you still miss me too. I still check my phone at 2 a.m. like time will turn around. Like broken hearts can reconnect without a single sound. Every buzz that isn't you still hits me just the same. You're not here, but I still wait at 2 a.m. If moving on was easy, why does night feel this long? Why does every quiet moment feel like something's wrong? Maybe I don't miss you, maybe I miss who we were, or maybe I just miss the way my world felt so short. It's stupid, I know, but I still hope. I still check my phone at 2 a.m. Even though you're gone. Like love might send a miracle before the break of dawn. One message could undo all this quiet pain, but the screen stays dark. And it's 2 a.m. again. No vibration, no surprise. Just me and the blue light at 2 a.m. I didn't know it would be the last time. You held me like you always did, no different than before. Your heartbeat resting on my chest like it had 1,000 times before. Your fingers traced my back so slow, like you had nowhere else to go. If I had known what I know now, I would have held you longer somehow. There was no warning in your eyes, no storm across the sky, just ordinary tenderness before goodbye. Now I live inside the echo of your last hug, still feeling your arms when the nights get rough. It lingers on my skin like a ghost of love. I'm haunted by the echo of your last hug.
Your jacket still hangs by the door, like you're walking once more. I close my eyes and almost feel the way your warmth would heal. We didn't end in shattered glass, no screaming from the past, just quiet distance growing wide between your heart and mine. If I had known it was the end, I'd memorize your breath, the way your hands fit into mine before they slipped away. Now I live inside the echo of your last hug. Every empty hallway feels too much. It wasn't just goodbye, it was the loss of us, and I'm still holding on to the echo of your last hug. If time could just rewind one ordinary day, I wouldn't let you loosen, I wouldn't let you stray. I'd freeze that single moment before forever broke, before your arms around me turned into a ghost. Wished it felt the same, but it wasn't the same. Now I live inside the echo of your last hug. It follows me in silence when I've had enough. You walked away softly, but it hit me like a flood. I'm drowning in the echo of your last hug. If I had known
I still be there in your last heart. We didn't end, but we're not the same. You still sleep on your side, I still reach across at night. We still say I love you, but it doesn't sound right. We sit across the table, talking about our day, but somewhere in the silence, we're drifting away. We're not breaking loudly, no slam doors, no tears, just two hearts slowly disappearing. Over months and years, we're somewhere between us and gone. Not holding on, not moving on, still standing in the middle of what went wrong. We're not strangers yet, we're not that strong. We're somewhere between us and gone. Your laugh feels a little forced, mine feels rehearsed. We both know the truth, but we're scared to say it first. We keep the lights on longer to avoid the quiet truth, pretending we're still something we used to be in youth. No villain in this story, no one left to blame, just love that slowly faded without a flame. We're somewhere between us and God, still sleeping side by side, but oceans grow between us that we can't hide. We're not fighting hard, but we're barely holding on. We're somewhere between us and God. If we had tried harder, would we still feel this far? Or were we just two people who mistook sparks for stars? Maybe love's not meant to last forever long. Maybe it just lingers somewhere between strong and good. I still love you, I think I do, or maybe I just missed what we used to be. We're somewhere between us and gone, too scared to let it die, too tired to keep pretending everything's fine. Not fully together, but not fully done. We're living in the space between us and gone. We didn't end, we just slowly became gone. We didn't end, but we're not the same. didn't end. We didn't end. We didn't end. You said forever under a sky full of light. We were lying on the rooftop, counting constellations bright. You traced forever on my skin beneath the summer night. You said we chased the galaxies, nothing could pull us apart. You placed the universe inside this fragile beating heart. Every word felt infinite, every kiss felt true. I believed in every dream that started with you. You promised the stars, but left me in the dark. Gave me all the heavens, then broke my heart. We were shooting comets, burning from afar. You swore we'd last forever. You promised the stars. Now I watch the midnight sky, but it doesn't shine the same. Every fallen shooting light whispers your name. The rooftops just an empty place, and silence fills the air. The universe feels colder now without you there. Were those words just fireworks, bright but meant to fade? Was forever just a wish we never really made? You promised the stars, but life fell apart. Build me constellations inside my heart. Now I'm staring at the sky, wondering who you are. You said we'd be eternal. You promised the stars. If I could go back to that summer night, I'd still believe you. Under silver light, maybe that's the cruelest part of loving who you are. You made me feel infinite, then left me scarred. I still look up, just in case. You promised the stars, and I believe everyone. Built my whole future on what we'd become. Now I'm alone with the sky and all its shining stars. We were almost heaven. You promised the stars. Sky's still full of light, but I'm standing in the dark because you promised the stars. It doesn't shout anymore, it just whispers. I used to wear my heart like fire, burning loud for all to see. Now the embers hide inside, where no one dares to be. I speak in silent sentences, and gentle glances fade. Every word that used to rise now softly slips away. Love left me quiet, but it left me still, learning to feel without the thrill. My heart learned to whisper when it used to scream. It folds its sorrow in a broken dream. I talk to shadows and hope they hear the words I can't say, but my heart whispers here. Through empty rooms at night, tracing memories on the wall. Every echo of your voice, the ghost that softly calls. The world moves fast outside my door, but inside time slows down. I learn to speak in little breaths when my pain won't drown. It's not that I forgot you, silence, even if it feels wrong. I'll fold my love in whispers and hide it in the air, hoping one soft breath finds you somewhere there. I still love you, I just learned to whisper. Louder than a heartbeat, no stronger than a sigh. My heart learned to whisper. Your eyes no longer sparkle, the words felt half alive. We sat together quietly, but barely survived.
The laughter that used to fill the room
now echoes from the past.
I held your hand and noticed our grip wouldn't last.
We didn't fight, we didn't scream, no angry words, no broken dreams, just the quiet slide of time pulling you away from mine. I watched us fade like colors in the rain,
Slowly leaving nothing.
with this aching pain. I tried to hold on, but the thread slipped away.
I watched us fade,
Day by day, the little things we once adored,
no barely make a sound.
the pictures on the walls we made,
Seem to be coming down.
we still share the same space, but our hearts don't collide. I wanted to stop it,
But I could only hide.
no, no anger, no blame, no one to hold, just love that quietly turned cold. I watched us fade like stars before the dawn,
Burning slowly out of sight.
until the light was gone. I tried to save us, but the night had its way.
I just watched us fade.
Day by day, if love is meant to linger, why did ours leave so slow?
Why does it vanish softly?
With no one to know. Maybe some stories end without a fight or scream, just like shadows fading from a broken dream. I remember the colors, but now they're gone. I watched us fade like stars before the dawn,
Burning slowly out of sight.
until the light was gone. I tried to save us, but the night had its way.
I just watched us fade.
Day by day, no crash, no shouts, just silence. I watched us fade. It's quiet now, but the silence, it cuts. Your side of the bed is empty, but still feels alive. The pillow smells like yesterday, where a memory survived. I reach across the sheets at night and find only air. The space beside me hurts too much because you're not there.
We didn't, then we shouted. No slamming doors, no screams. Just a love that slowly faded out of reach of dreams.
The space beside me hurts like a wound that won't heal. It whispers all your absence and everything I feel. I try to fill it with my hands, but it stays too wide. The space beside me hurts where you used to lie.
Your jacket still hangs on the chair like a shadow in the room. Your laughter echoes in my mind and disappears too soon.
I watch the door half open. You walk back in, but the walls just stare, and the silence wins.
We left without a fight, no anger, no blame. Just hearts quietly drifting, and love without a name.
The space beside me hurts like the night without a star, like oceans wide and empty where we drifted apart. I reach for warmth that's gone and only find despair. The space beside me hurts because you're not there. If holding on was easy, why do I feel so weak? Every corner of this home still whispers what I seek.
Maybe love is fragile and hearts break slow, leaving rooms like mine where emptiness grows.
I can't sleep. I can't breathe. The space beside me hurts. The space beside me hurts. Every night, every day, I try to move forward. The silence stays. Your absence echoes loud.
And I can't repair.
The space beside me hurts. The space beside me hurts. I close my eyes.
I feel the emptiness.
The space beside me hurts. No fights, no shouting, just silence. We sat across the table, staring at the same floor. The words we used to speak fell silent anymore. Your hand that once held mine rested quietly by your side. No anger, no tears, no blame, just love slowly died. I thought we'd last forever, but forever slipped away. Now with a bang or a storm, just a whisper. That day we broke without a sound, no final goodbye, no scream, just wasn't loud, but it broke me all the same.
We broke without a sound, and I still feel the ache. The spaces we left open are impossible to fake. I try to hold on, but the silence compounds. We broke without a sound.
No screams, no doors, just emptiness. We broke without a sound. Every time I hear it, your name, it feels like winter. The air turns colder in my chest when I speak your name. A frost spreads across my heart and nothing feels the same. The laughter that once warmed me now drifts like frozen rain. Memories of you linger in the hush of pain.
We didn't fight, we didn't shout, we just slowly froze. Love that once burned bright, now barely shows.
Your name feels like winter, cold against my skin. A reminder of everything that I can't have again. It drifts through empty rooms and chills me to the bone. Your name
Feels like winter, and I'm alone. The streets are empty, snow outside, but it mirrors my mind. Each step echoes softly of the love I left behind. I try to breathe it out, I try to let it go, but your name keeps coming back like falling snow.
no storms, no crashes, no fire to see, just quiet frost inside of me. Love doesn't always break in sound, sometimes it just chills you down. Your name feels like winter, I hear it in the wind. Every whisper of your voice brings back where we've been. It drifts through empty rooms and cuts me to the bone. Your name feels like winter, and I'm alone. Maybe someday spring will come and melt this frozen pain, but for now your memory falls softly like rain.
The warmth we had is buried beneath the ice and snow. Your name is the frost that I can't let go.
It's in my chest,
It's in my chest.
your name. Your name feels like winter. Feels like winter. Your name feels like winter.
Cold, quiet, and deep.
It lingers in my heartbeat. every breath,
every thought,
your name feels like winter. We started somewhere, but never reached the end. We laughed like nothing could break us, shared secrets in the dark, held each other through the storms, but left our hearts unmarked. The photos tell the story of a love that wasn't whole, pieces scattered in the spaces between our souls. We wanted forever, but ran out of time. Love that started brightly couldn't fully shine. It's half a love story written in incomplete lines, moments we treasured, now frozen in time. We had the passion, but never the stay. Just half a love story fading away.
I still feel your hand in mine, though it's never there. Your whispered promises float softly through the air. We try to hold it together, but life pulled us apart, leaving fragments of us scattered in my
We
heart.
dreamed of always, but stumbled through the night. The ending never came, though the start was bright. It's half a love story written in incomplete lines. Memories linger between the signs. We had the laughter, we had the play, but it's just half a love story fading away. Maybe love doesn't need closure, maybe it just exists in the moments we remember and the quiet we miss. Even if it's unfinished, even if it hurts, have a love story still leaves its mark.
I loved you, but only halfway.
It's half a love story, but I can't forget every touch, every look, every small regret. The pages are empty, but the memories stay. Half a love story haunting my day.
We began, but never reached the end. Half a love story, forever unfinished.
Even when you're gone, I hear you in my dreams. Your words flow through the night like wind across my face. Every syllable lingers, every tone, every trace. I close my eyes and see you smiling in the dark. I reach for your shadow, but it slips through my heart.
No one else can fill this space. No sound can replace the way your voice carries me to a quieter, safer place.
I dream in your voice even when you're not here. Every whisper of you feels like you're near. I chase the echoes through the dark and the noise. I'm alive. I dream in your voice. The world is loud and empty without you by my side. But in sleep you return, where broken hearts hide. Every laugh, every sigh, every word you say lives in my dreams tonight, filling up my head.
Awake to silence again, but it can't erase the way your voice lingers in this quiet space. Oh.
I dream in your voice even though you're away. Every note of you keeps the night at bay. I follow your echoes through the dark and the noise. I'm alive. I dream in your voice. If dreams can't hold you, then I'll keep you in my mind. Every sound, every whisper, every fragment left behind.
Maybe love is measured
Not in touch, but in sound, in the way your voice keeps spinning me around.
even when you're gone.
I dream in your voice. I dream in your voice through the night and the pain. Every whisper of you falls like soft rain. I chase your echoes, though the world's made of noise. I'm alive. I dream in your voice.
I'm still dreaming in your voice.
It wasn't loud, it wasn't violent. We just stopped. We sat together in silence, staring at the fading light. Words we used to speak freely felt too heavy tonight. No shouting, no anger, no one stormed out the door. Just a quiet surrender that neither could ignore. We try to keep it alive through every fight and tear, but exhaustion whispers softly, and we can no longer care. The night we stopped trying was colder than any storm. trying. Broke both our hearts. Your hands once fit in mine, now they rest alone. The warmth we carried for years has turned to stone. We walked through familiar rooms, but the air was thin. The love that once surrounded us couldn't breathe within. We didn't end in fury, we didn't even cry. Just two hearts admitting it was time to say goodbye. The night we stopped trying was quieter than words could say. Every small hope faded and slipped away. No yelling, no blame, just a slow, soft parting. The night we stopped trying left a hollow starting. Maybe love isn't always loud, maybe it doesn't always scream. Sometimes it ends softly like a dying dream. We gave what we could give, but it wasn't enough. The night we stopped trying taught me the cost of love. It's not that we stopped caring, it's that caring wasn't. The night we stopped trying was still and profound. The quietest heartbreak that I've ever found. No fireworks, no fury, just hearts falling apart. The night we stopped trying broke both our hearts. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic. We just stopped trying. Time moves, but I haven't. I'm still there. The clock keeps ticking forward, but I'm frozen in your eyes. I hear your voice in echoes beneath these empty skies. The sun rises, the world moves on, but I can't escape the pain. I'm trapped inside that moment where nothing felt the same.
I replay every detail, every word, every laugh, trying to hold on to the pieces that I have.
I'm still living in that day where your arms held me tight, where your warmth kept the darkness far away from the night. I walk through empty rooms, but I'm back in the past. I'm still living in that day where love was meant to last. The photographs stare silently from walls that know my grief. I touch the frame, I see your face and feel my heart's relief. The world keeps spinning wildly, but I can't keep the pace. I'm tangled in that memory of your soft, familiar face.
If moving on is leaving, Why does my heart resist? Every echo pulls me closer to a day I can't dismiss.
I'm still living in that day where we laughed without end, where nothing could break us, where hearts didn't bend. I reach for tomorrow, but yesterday won't fade. I'm still living in that day where love didn't betray. Maybe time will heal me, maybe one day I'll see that life goes on without you, and I can finally breathe. But tonight I close my eyes and I return once more to that fleeting, fragile day when our hearts were sure. I can't, I won't move. I'm still living in that day. I'm still living in that day where your hands held mine, where nothing felt impossible, where love was divine. The world keeps spinning forward, but I'm stuck in the past. I'm still living in that day, hoping it could last. Time moves, but I don't. I'm still there in that day. I can hear it, even though you're gone. The notes flow through the quiet, where laughter used to stay. The walls remember whispers of the words we couldn't say. Every chord reminds me of nights we held the light, but now the melody lingers in the emptiness of night.
No one's dancing, no one sings, just echoes in the air. The music of our memories fills rooms where you're not there.
Our song plays in empty rooms where shadows fall on me. I reach for you in silence, but you're just a memory. Every note aches like you do, every lyric feels the gloom. I turn to face the emptiness. Our song
Plays in empty rooms.
I pass the places we used to go, the cafes and the streets.
The piano in the corner still plays the tune we keep.
Your voice is in the spaces between the high and low, and every silent measure reminds me you let go. No one's dancing, no one sings, no laughter to resume, just the haunting memory I hear it,
I feel it.
our song
Plays an empty room.
Our song plays in empty rooms where shadows cling and stay. I reach for you in silence, but you've already gone away. Every chord aches like your touch, every lyric blooms in gloom. I'm trapped in memories, music. Our song
Plays in empty rooms. I can hear it.
even though you're gone. Our song
Plays in empty rooms.
It's the memory I can't forget. The last time your arms were around me, like they always had been. The warmth I took for granted now haunts where I've been. Your heartbeat next to mine was the world I knew. I didn't see the ending until I lost you. I didn't know to memorize every touch, every sigh. I thought there'd be more tomorrows, but this was goodbye. The last time you held me, you broke me in a way that words can't fix, and time can't take away. I still feel your hands, even when you're gone. The last time you held me was forever withdrawn. I trace the spaces where you were, the scent that lingers still. Every corner of this room holds the memory of your the laughter that once filled the air now floats like fragile dust. And in the quiet of the night, I'm left with what I trust. No warning, no final words, just silence in your place. I keep searching for your warmth, but only find empty space. The last time you held me, I didn't know it was the end. I took for granted your love I can't defend. Every hug, every heartbeat echoes in my chest. The last time you held me is the moment I can't rest. If I could go back to that fleeting embrace, I'd hold you tighter and never let go of that space. But life doesn't grant second chances, and love can't rewind. The last time you held me is frozen in my mind. I still feel it, I still need it. The last time you held me, the last time you held me, broke me and healed me too. A bittersweet memory of a love I outgrew. I reach for the empty air where your hand It's the memory I can't